Good morning, everyone. I hope you've had an excellent weekend. I'm Tara from Living a Happier Life, and this is your Monday Motivational Minute. So, I'm a big believer in total transparency, and even though I overcame 30 years of chronic depression, there are still times when I get really down. The second part of October was a rough time for me. In addition to all the COVID stress, my daughter ended up in the hospital. My business was at a standstill, so I had to get a job. And even Adam and I were having issues, which we never do. So when the snow came in at full force, so did my seasonal depression. All of a sudden, I couldn't do all the things I'd love to do. I wouldn't go out walking. I had no desire to listen to music or my favorite podcasts. I had no motivation to write or create my weekly posts. For a month and a half, I streamed TV shows, played games on my phone, and my days included many, many naps and me indulging in my vices. Well, that's enough of that. Yes, it was important to give myself time, but I'm done feeling down. It's not a feeling that I enjoy, nor will I live with it for any length of time. And I decided to take this opportunity to share the ways I use to shed my seasonal depression. This will be a series of videos that will showcase specific activities that will help me and you to feel a little better about our lives and ourselves. So, the first thing I did was give myself time. I didn't beat myself up for it or try to push away my feelings of depression. Instead, I showed myself some kindness. I recognized the difficult times we were living in and the stress that I'm going through myself, and I gave myself the time I needed. I knew I was ready to leave the space when my depression began to frustrate me, when watching TV became boring and I began to miss the things that I love to do. Now that I'm ready, I'm going to start with the basics: a gratitude list. The reason that I start with a gratitude list is that it's impossible to feel two opposite emotions at the same time. So when I focus on what I'm grateful for, I can't be sad or depressed. Even if it's only for a short time, it reminds my conscious mind what it feels like to be a little happier, and that in turn makes me want to feel that feeling a little bit more. My gratitude list starts out pretty general. I'm grateful that yesterday was +6 on the 6th of December. I'm grateful that even during this pandemic, both Adam and I are working. I'm grateful that everyone I know is alive and healthy. Then I tend to go a little deeper. I'm grateful that Kurt is such a responsible and hardworking young adult, and how Dylan isn't rebelling like many 13-year-olds are. I'm grateful that Alyssa has Jen and Sean to take such great care of her, and how Callie has such a special partnership with Patrick. And then finally, I focus on me. I'm grateful for all that I've learned during this year and the knowledge that even though I'm going through something, I'm not going to give up. I'm grateful for my strength and my determination. I'm grateful for my creativity and my intelligence. And I'm grateful for my huge heart and my desire to help people. Spending some time writing about these things and remembering or realizing that they're really good parts of my life, even among the stresses, helps my mood and my motivation to feel better. So, to recap, it's natural to go through periods of depression. We all do. The important thing, though, is to show yourself kindness and to give yourself the space you need to feel what you need to feel. Pay attention to the signs that you're ready to move forward, and start with the basics: a gratitude list. A gratitude list not only reminds us of all you have in your life, but also what happy feels like, so you become motivated to work on feeling more of it. Does that make sense? Are you like me and tired of feeling crappy? Make a list. Write about all the good things in your life. Write about all the things that make you proud of yourself. It's not always easy, but if you search for the answers, you'll be surprised at what you find. Love and gratitude. Have an amazing week.